Hi everyone, welcome to day 4 of my 12 days of Christmas. Today we are going to make a cute little treat bag that is the Grinch. So I guess you would call this, I don't know if it's punch art or what, because we're not really punching anything except for the heart that I can see. But these Grinch Hershey Kisses are what inspired me to come up with something Grinch. So this is the PDF that I will post later on. It holds the bag of the Grinch Kisses, and we're gonna make a little tag. On mine I just put to the Grinch from Cindy Lou Who. If you're very familiar with the movie, you'll know who Cindy Lou Who is. Okay, so let's get started with our, these are our new gift bags. It's a combo pack, so we're just going to use the little one, but there is a bigger one. Let's go ahead and take that out. I haven't used a bigger one yet, but it's actually a good size that you can fit in there. You can fit a lot in there. So you could probably punch holes and put some ribbon and make a nice gift bag with it. But like I said, we're going to just use the little guy. So we are going to start with some Granny Apple Green, because that was the only color that I could think of that would, that looks like the Grinch. And we're going to use, so there's a lot of dyes that we're going to use for this. This is the new Heart of Elegance bundle, which is kind of like a Valentine's, but we're going to use the to and from, and I've pulled out all the hearts. They have a bunch of different hearts that we're going to use. We're going to use the Stylish Shape dies. I've got the smallest circle for his eyes. We're going to use the Beach Days because we're going to use the wave for his hat. So those are the 3 that we're going to use. And we're going to use the Bee Builder Punch just for the heart, for the nose. Okay, I hope I have all my pieces of paper here, but I'm going to grab a scrap piece so we can blend. And really there's this one, he can be like blotchy or whatever, because he's the Grinch. He's grumpy. So originally, I wanted to do some like fuzzy hair coming out of the top. And so I was trying to dye some cotton balls, but it just wasn't coming out right. They were, well, the liquid was staying in there, and then when I would go to wring them out, all the color would go away. So we're just going to make this all green with Granny Apple Green. Ink. Are you guys ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow? I know I got a lot to do after this video. Well, I've been working on some stuff. We're hosting our neighbors, you know, because our family's all over the country, and we're going to be doing our family cruise with the kids. So we'll see them all shortly. So I just put my hand in here to, if you think you're going to get ink on you, put a glove on, a rubber glove or something. But this is pretty quick and easy. So I did the best that I could to try and recreate the Grinch. One of my daughters, she loves the Grinch. Let me make it a little bit darker. So I was getting her advice on the eyes to put either the red in or the black. And I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. Just the center of the eyes. We're going to use a standard hole punch and do the inside of the eyes. Okay, so let's, like, where do we start? Let's start with our hearts. So this is, I think, like the third and the fourth size of the hearts. Let's see if we can get everything on our cut and emboss machine. Oops, put the handle the other way. And let me see what I have here. We have, oh, there's one other die that I need to get. So I think this is already cut for the, I have it already cut for the wave. Where did I do the wave? So this is gonna be a 1 inch by 3.5. What I did is I'm just placing this like in the middle, because we're not going to use one part. There's one part of it that we only want this wavy part. We don't want the actual wave. So here's the large heart. Here's the medium heart. And then I think I'm going to have to wait to do the eyes. Oops, I got an extra piece of paper. And I couldn't find anything to do. Well, look, my piece fell off. That's the part we're going to use for the hat, not this section. So we just want that part. So let's move that aside. Both of our hearts, we're going to have to cut these hearts. And I'll show you what we're going to do with those. And we need 2 eyes. Actually, I had 2 circle dies. I could have ran them through twice. I could have ran 2 at a time. But this is Daffodil Delight, and it's the smallest stylish shaped circle. And oh, there was, like I told you, there was one other die that I forgot to grab, and it is the Snowy Wonder, and it's the only thing that I could find for the pom-poms, a Snowy Wonder, and it's this one here, which I think is either a star or a snowflake. So this is just going to be our little pom-pom for his hat. Okay. And oh, my stuff's sticking. I think that should be it on the die cutting. All these scrap pieces out of here. Here's our bag. Here's our eyeballs. Let me get that out of the way. Here's our hearts. So our hearts are gonna be the hat, and I'll show you. What did I? Oh, so we need the middle of the eyes, and we need his eyebrows. So just a standard punch. Punch 2 holes. Those come out. Oops, I guess I've been using it for other stuff as well. So we only need 2 of those. So let's get that out of the way. My trimmer for the, well, okay, let's move these aside because we're going to have to cut these hearts, and I need to cut the pieces for his eyebrows. So for the eyebrows, they are going to be a 1/4 inch by 1. So a 1/4 inch is very small. And I don't know if you guys remember, I always keep this on my cut and emboss so that our paper don't move, especially since this is only a 1/4 inch. There we go. And that's a 1/4 inch by 1. They're small. These are small pieces. And I knew that was going to happen. So you want to go up. So then that way it don't move. You could use the tape again, but when you go up, it won't move. You go down, it's pushing it out of the way. Okay, so anything else we need? No. We just need to punch his nose. And I probably should have did it before I cut this piece, but this piece might be just, oh my goodness, like just right. Nope, I cut part of his nose off. I have another scratch paper. I thought I did. Let me see in here. Well, actually, I already have a nose punched in here. I think these were some of the pieces that I had when I was creating it. So we'll just use this one so I don't have to run and get another scrap piece of black. I thought that was going to be white enough. So here's the one. I cut off just that little corner. Okay, so I have the trimmer here, and I'm going to put it away. Okay, so with the large heart, we're going to line the point up at 2 inches. So 2 inches. So make sure that this hits here, but this is going to be at 2 inches. You know, straight. Make sure you're straight. It's almost like 2 inches, and we don't need this piece. And now this one, we're going to line the point up. I think I set out like 1.5. It's basically, yeah, the point into the trimmer. So right there, and we're going to go up again. And we only need one of these. So this you can use for another one. And let me get my silicone mat. Let's put our pieces together. So I always like to use my, take your pick tool when I got little things to glue. So we're going to glue those reds of his eyes in there. Get my glue holder. So I was asking my daughter about this because she, like I said, loves the Grinch. And I was asking her, should I do red or black eyes? And she said red. The cartoon has red. So these, we're just going to cut them at an angle. Again, these are his eyebrows. So just snip a little angle. The hat, we are going to glue this like so. So you can just add a little bit of glue on here. And in my instructions, it's going to have you refer to the video because some of this is hard to put in words. I did it, but just in case you get confused in my instructions, I tell you to refer to the video. And now we are going to glue that wave piece. So we just kind of want the wavy part on his hat. And I don't know, it looks like I cut this too big. So maybe I should have measured, measured that a little bit better. Okay, so this out of the way, bring back our bag. Did I cut that a little bit big? I did, but it actually looks all right. It might just hang over a tad. Bring this back in. Now, I think in my instructions, I have you glue the eyes and everything first. But we're going to put the hat on right there at the end. And we could snip these after, but I think I kind of like it hanging over a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to put our eyes. And I'm going to overlap the eyes. So like we'll put this one here and have this one just overlap a little. So it kind of looks a little, oops. I got glue on me. Okay, let's use my, take your pick tool. And so now for the eyebrows, we're just going to glue. I glued this one on here. I have that glue on me, so it's coming up. And then this one we'll just glue here. So this one is going to now overlap on this one so that you line the pieces up. That glue. And then I'm going to grab my Stampin' Right marker. So you could draw your face however. Both of my faces look different. So I am going to, and I squiggled my lines. I'm not sure why I did. And then pretty much you could just do like a half circle or whatever when you draw. And does that look like a Grinchy face? And put a dot of glue. Might take your pick tool, and we're putting his nose upside down. The heart's upside down. Moved a little. So what do you think? Does he look like Grinch? I got glue on the on my hat. You guys have seen me use this eraser a lot. These are the best. I wish I could still find them. I'm sure Amazon probably has them. I don't even know what you call them. Stampin' Up! Used to have them, and then I got mine on the at the Dollar Tree. So there's our Grinch bag. Super easy. We're actually kind of not done because I'm adding Wink of Stella to the white parts. And the pom-pom. Like I said, I got inspired because of the Grinch. As soon as I seen those Grinch kisses, I'm like, okay, I have to do something with these. So I have these 3x6 clear bags. I got some at Michael's. They do have, well, they don't. Stampin' Up! Used to have them. I wish they'd bring a lot of their bags back, but you can put your Grinch kisses, however many you want, inside a clear bag. And if you know what, if you don't have those, a snack, I think it's snack size Ziploc will do. It's just, you're just going to have the like zipper seam or whatever, but it's, you know, you don't have to go buy a whole package of these. I'm going to use my tweezers here to tie my knot in my bow. So I'm using the iridescent ribbon. I love this ribbon. I love the color, but even though it's clear, now I'm going to pull that tight and then use my tweezers again. You know, because iridescent just goes with everything. And where is my... tie? This ribbon you have to keep tightening. Well, I guess I should take my tweezers out, right? And snip it. And then before we put it in our bag, we're going to make our own little tag. And you could keep making this, keep blending on and making him darker and darker and darker if you'd like. But before we do that, we're going to make our little tag. And, you know, since we use the basic shapes, you could, let's go ahead and try using this one. But what we're going to do is we're going to cut one end of it off straight. So we want to make sure that we have this side with the V in it. And I'll show you what I mean. I wanted to do something fancier than the die I had, or the tag that I made. To me, it just kind of looked plain. And since we're already using the stylish shaped dies, the thing is I think this is where the issue was. So what we're going to do to fix that is get a Post-it. I always have Post-its right here on my workbench. And we're going to stamp 2 in real red. And then we'll stamp from. So we're masking off. We just want the 2. And then now we're going to swap this like so to cover up the 2. Re-ink, and we just want the from. And I think, did I get it in there? I cut off the top, but you know what I mean. And we're going to trim this so that we have a straight edge on one side. And I'm over here using my ribbon scissors, a big no-no. So then again, you can put to and from, and we'll just use a dimensional or 2 dimensionals, put it on there, and there we go, right into our bag. Easy peasy. So what do you guys think? You could see my faces, my mouths are different, but you get the idea. And that's it. So cute. I know we use a lot of different dyes, but that's kind of what you do with, usually they call punch art. I just created what I pulled out things that I felt I could make the Grinch with. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Be sure and, well, tomorrow I'll have a pre-recorded video for you because it's Thanksgiving, but I hope you enjoy this. And the day after Thanksgiving, the 29th, I will be live again. Take care, everybody. Have a great Thanksgiving. Take care. Bye-bye.